to my channel. So today I'll be feeding my fishes in my farm, and we have 3,000 table size to be sold like next week or next 2 weeks, and they're doing very well. We have them in like 6 to 7 pound, and we have to spread them. Yes, we have to spread them because when you spread your fishes in your pond, it gives them that space to grow, and when you change your water constantly, it's also very good for them and makes them grow very well. So we're using Vita for these our fishes. We're using Vita 9 because they are grown already. They're going to 4 months by 16th of this month, so they are really big. We have above 1 kg, 1 kg, and the rest. So we'll be selling at 4 weeks and 4 months and few weeks. Sometimes we live till like 5 months. So it just depends on how I want to keep it. We need to change our water, so we'll be feeding them, but they might not really eat well because the water is dirty. That is one thing with catfish. But when the water is clean, you see how they eat. They eat very well and makes them grow very well. So join me. Let's feed it. All right. You can splash the dirty water. Yeah, your mouth, you're not careful. So I have to spread some of them, the feed, so that some can eat very well, because some of these fishes will not want to come and eat while others are rushing to eat. So it's good, you spread it. Some is eating. That went directly to my eyes. Okay. This one, right? I will change the water. Come on, let's see. So the fishes, they are not much, and the water is did not come up very well. Since they are not much, I will not be feeding them too much. Okay, please be okay. Let me give you one.
No, me down this one.
Is that? Okay. Well, let me feed them. This 4 So we have the second badge in our farm, and this second badge is 10,000 sets. Some of them, they are going to 2 months, but the shootout are already eating 4 This is the shootout. They're already eating 4 Some are eating 3 while some few are eating 2 So you know how fishes go now. After sorting, we've done our first sorting, and these ones are 4 They are eating 4 They're the shootout. So come, let me show them. You know how much. These are seeds. How is it? This
You
side.
can try now. But you can try now.
Okay. So when feeding them, you have to watch how they react to the food. If they are eating, if they are still eating while you are throwing the food, then you continue feeding. But if they are not eating much, they are not rushing the food too much when you throw in the food, so you have to start feeding gradually because by then they're almost getting filled up. So you don't want to waste your feed. That is what I'm saying. You should. So come and see. As you can see, there is still light and they are still eating. So the rest has resumed. You feed them everything. Completely okay. I can still give them some. Okay.
Now you're going to use a try now.
Use it, right? So this one. So guys, these ones are the ones eating 3 mm. They are the same set. They are still eating 3 mm. We want to mix 4 and 3 for them. So the ones that can feed 4 can also feed 4. So let's feed them. Oh no. So this is 4, this is 3. You can see the rush. Put it so you can see how they are rushing. They know it's time to feed already. Yeah, very nice. Yes. All right, so this is okay for now. This also is eating 3 mm. This is another pond we have in the farm for the 10,000 sets. So we're using blue crown 3 mm for them. And so just go this side. I think these are spots. Catfish have a spot where they feed. Like when you train them to eat in a particular spot, once it is that time to eat, they all rush down to that particular spot. So you have to learn that. It's very good. You can see how they are rushing. This water is still clean. We came yesterday. Okay, maybe 9 mm that side. 2 pounds. Okay. So this will be enough because they are still smaller fishes and they don't eat as much as the big ones. So let me. You have one 9mm, yeah? What is it?
This one 3 mm, that one 2 mm.
Okay, this is 3mm. Okay. So this is another set. This
2 mm.
pond is really big. You can see the size of this pond. So we have smaller ones here. These ones are eating 2 mm. Prima, come this side. I think these are their spots. So concerning this spot I was talking about, this is it. You can see they're already working down to this place. You go there, yeah, go subscribe my video. Okay, guys. So, as you feed, you watch, so you don't waste your feed. You feed, you watch their reaction to the food. You can see that the rush has reduced. So, I can actually stop feeding now, so I don't waste my food. They are smaller fishes, so they don't eat much. And we have a lot, so we should have more than 1,000 pieces here. So guys, the last one is 3mm size. So guys, this is the last one for the 10,000 sets. This is these ones are eating 2mm. They are like smaller sizes. You know, catfish don't grow equally. They grow in different sizes. So the earlier you know that, the better for you. So you don't think that all your fishes, even when you want to say all your fishes must not get to like, you know, the same size. They come in different sizes. So these ones they are stocked the same time. But it just happened that way, just as human beings can. So I'll be feeding these ones. Like I said, always know the spot where to feed. This is very, very important. Train your fish in such a way that when it is time for feeding, they know where to go to. It's very important. Yeah. So they are smaller fishes, they don't eat so much. And when feeding them, you have to be careful so you don't waste your feed. Don't just pour feed anyhow. You have to be careful and take your time to feed. Very important. You don't rush. Don't just pour it and you walk away. You take your time thoroughly to feed them. See, there are some other ones still hanging there. When you get to this stage, you don't really spend money on feed. Where you spend money on feed is when they get to 4, 6, 9mm, especially 9mm, because one pond can finish one bag at a go. So they are big and they consume more feed. But in this case, if your fishes are not much, you can use one bag of 2mm for even 1 week. So it also depends on quantity and how you feed. So the essence is that you shouldn't waste your feed. You know how to feed them to yield better results. Okay. I think we are okay.